So something's getting felt up. That is definitely
up.
Me. Hey, and we're live. Welcome. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite nerdy podcast, and that being, of course, Comic X
Weeb!
That's right. It is ComicXWeeb, your favorite nerdy podcast where we talk about everything pop culture, but especially comic books, movies, and anime. Hit that like button, smash it, hit that subscribe button for us, whether you're watching us live or on the replay. We appreciate you. I am your co-host, James, aka Comics for Cheap, aka Send It to James, aka Keep My Wife's Name Out Your Fucking Mouth. And I got my co-host here with me.
It's your boy Chris, aka my phone's too far away. So James, if you don't mind, hit me. Thank you. Black Santa, aka. I mean, honestly though, I'm kind of looking forward to the that movie that Chris Rock was saying. I mean, what's wrong with that movie? Jesse Jane 2? That might be a good movie to watch. That could be pretty motherfucking. AKA Super Code. What? Water sponsored by nobody, because we still don't got no dang sponsors.
Still no sponsorship. It's ridiculous. You go back and rewatch like an episode that we've done. It's like, how are we not sponsored, bro? I don't understand.
I know, right? Even when it gets to the the stuff at the end, how could you not sponsor us?
How could you not love us? I don't get it.
Right?
I don't get it. We're the most family friendly brand of all time. So I don't know.
I know, most family friendly. Like seriously, we didn't curse within like the first 10 seconds of the stream.
All right, so we have quite a bit of stuff to talk about today, because there has been a lot of shenanigans happening over the last couple of weeks pertaining to pop culture news. But of course, we have to kick it off with what has been taking the internet by storm from like 30 seconds after it happened all the way still today. It's the only thing that I see when I open any kind of social media. And that, of course, is the fact that Will Smith decided that he was going to smack the shit out of Chris Rock. Keep Black Santa's name out of your effing mouth.
Damn straight.
Yo, this was crazy. First of all, if this didn't happen, I wouldn't have even known the Oscars took place this weekend.
Bro, who you telling? I was watching the Lakers sneak up the place. I didn't even care about that crap.
Second of all, this has got to be, probably the craziest thing that's happened at an award show since Kanye snatched the mic from Taylor Swift. Period. It has to be like the most iconic thing that's happened since that.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. The only thing that comes to mind, and it's nowhere near on the level of this or that one, was when I forgot her, Little Mama went on stage. I think her name was Little Mama. I don't know what her name. I can't remember her name. When she went on stage for the Jay-Z and Alicia Keys when they performed in New York, and then she just went on stage and posed with them, and Jay-Z was like looking like, bro, I want to strangle you right now. Why are you up here? Who are you?
I don't even remember that.
Well, there you go. Yeah, they was performing in New York, and then she just jumped on stage and posed with them at the end. And Jay-Z's face, he was beyond angry. He was so mad. Alicia Keys talked about later on saying she just didn't even realize she was up there because she was so focused on the show. Right. I mean, the performance and her and Jay, she didn't even realize the girl was next to her. But yeah.
So Chris Rock is a comedian who is well known to do some controversial bits, especially in his earlier days and specials.
But yeah,
I'm saying like he has been known to do some controversial bits like especially early in his career.
But let's be honest, name one big time comedian during his era that isn't. Exactly. George Carlin had the 7 words you can't say on television, which launched his career pretty good. Bernie Mac said some stuff. Even Cedric the Entertainer said some stuff.
Absolutely. Louis C.K. makes a whole bunch of, kid rape jokes, you know, and then turned out that he got canceled for all that shit. Dave Chappelle. I mean, the list goes on and on that you could name all these goats that have, you know, sparked controversy. But this was the tamest joke that I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
As far as like, if you were Ricky Gervais called Leonardo DiCaprio a pedophile to his face at and at the Golden Globes, and this is so tame in comparison. But everyone knows, you know, kind of what happened. He makes the G.I. Jane joke because Jada has a shaved head at this time. I didn't even know that she suffered from alopecia. It's not even really a suffering. It's just she don't have
I was
hair.
just about to say, people are like, it's such a bad disease. No, it's not. Shut up, losers. It's
like,
not. It's really not. She ain't dying. It doesn't
for
kill.
Me, it's like, especially in Black woman culture, for her to have a wig would just be completely acceptable. So if she wanted to rock a wig or something like that, then it wouldn't have even been an issue. No one would have even known what the fuck you were talking about.
No one would even know anything's up with her hair.
Right. Exactly.
Unless because she's the one who said anything.
I don't know if she was trying to raise awareness for a cause or something, which is cool if that's what she was trying to
do.
I
don't think she was. Honestly, I think she was just doing what Jada Pinkett does. Okay, so let's all disclaimer out here. I'm not a big Jada Pinkett fan. I don't like her acting sucks. She's a horrible human being. She has proven that with the crap that comes out of her mouth and the things she's done in the past that I can bring up. She's a piece of shit person. But I still view everybody and give them chances and go off or whatever, not just instantly kill a person.
It says Will Smith should be more concerned with other dudes keeping their dicks out of his wife's mouth.
That too, because I mean, she's like one of the biggest hoes in Hollywood too. But anyway, the point, and trust me, I would love for Will Smith to think he had the balls to come smack me because I would have beat the crap. Anyway, look, I was a big Will Smith fan, loved Will Smith, but the stuff that Jada did to him and the way he handled it, I've been losing a lot of respect for Will. But I don't think Jada was doing it for awareness. She is the number one grab attention when attention's not even for her. Mm-hmm. But she'll do whatever she can to get into the spotlight.
Which Chris Rock already made fun of in the 2016 Oscars when he was making fun of her boycotting the Oscars, which I remember at the time it was because people of color were not being represented at all with the Academy. So fine to boycott it, but his thing was, but you weren't invited. So
and
your boycott don't matter.
He wasn't winning an award. Will was only doing it because it was an award he wasn't winning, and that made him angry. Mm-hmm. So
I mean, I can understand frustration of not winning. Like,
of course,
you're competitive.
But Jada had nothing. Jada had nothing to do with it. Right. I'm going to boycott the award too. No one invited you. No one even cares. Like, you're not being there when you wasn't invited. Like, what sense does that make? Who are you hurting?
Oh shit, too funny. But yeah, so the G.I. Jane joke was so mild, and like it looked like Will Smith was laughing at it at first too, but I don't know.
He did laugh at it until, if you pay attention closely, until she looks at him, he's laughing his ass off.
Yeah, and then he gets up there, does the slap, gives him the old slap attack, the Bernie Mac smack, and then and then walks off stage, and Chris Rock was just like, "What?" And the audience, you could hear a pin drop, dude. When he was like,
because and I'm gonna make sure I also say this. I still don't know for sure if this is fake. I'm not gonna sit here and say this is 100% real and this isn't staged. I don't know, but we're going off of for right now that it is real.
Right.
And if it is real, the audience, because the audience don't know what's going on, because they're laughing up until the point when Will starts cursing.
Yes.
Then everybody, like you said, you can hear a pin drop. Everybody just gets quiet, and you look at the people next to Will, and the girl's just like, "Oh shit!" Like everybody's just like awkwardly silent and confused. That what is this a bit? Is this real? I think
they all realized how viral the moment was gonna go. Like I think in that moment, it's like, oh, you definitely just fucked up. Like there's no way this is just gonna blow over, and no one's gonna say shit. Like this is definitely like gonna be the topic of discussion. Getting cheeky with it is my jam. Look, I enjoy it. There's a handful of Will Smith movies that I enjoy. I think he's a piece of shit human being because of the Scientology shit.
Is unreal.
Well, of
For
course,
sure.
yeah. Fresh Prince is iconic and a game changer. I really liked Independence Day, The First Men in Black, Bad Boys 2, all just like phenomenal movies.
I'm a big fan of iRobot too. The concept of it, I just liked it.
Yeah, iRobot was good. I enjoyed the books as well. It was, it was all right.
Yeah.
It was okay. Same with that zombie movie that he did. It was all
I
right.
Am Legend.
I Am Legend. Thank you. I thought he did a phenomenal job with the 7 Pounds movie, as far as a role. But then ever since then, I don't know, I haven't been like a huge fan. I haven't seen the one that he won the award for though, the King Richard. I
Yeah,
haven't
the
seen
one
that one.
about Serena
Yeah.
and Venus's father and their life and all that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I mean, if you won an award, you must have done a good job. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a good movie. I mean, I know enough about Serena and Venus on sports wise. I watched their careers and stuff, but I don't really care about watching a life documentary of them. So I don't plan on
that's
watching
my
it.
thing. I'm
But
not
I
a big
know it was.
documentary person.
I've heard a lot of good things about the movie, and I'm
Mhm.
sure it was really good. So yeah, fine, that's cool.
But this dude slapped Chris Rock. Chris Rock is like, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. And then
He ate it
he's
too,
like,
though.
it was a G.I. Jane joke. And he's like,
Yeah.
keep my wife's name
Mhm.
out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
And he's like, wow, okay. And I don't even think he knew how to continue at that point. Like, he was just like, can we cut the commercial? That was like the look that he had on his face.
Because at first he's like, man, I could say, or he's like, I can do, but he catches himself. He calms down. He collects himself the best he can. He looks around and he makes a joke. And then he's like, yeah, we're here for a documentary. We're here for an award for a documentary. Like, he's still catching himself and like realizing like, again, we're going off if it's real. He's like, what the hell just happened? Like, did that fool really just get that mad over a G.I. Jane joke?
Right.
This is so simple and tame.
Right.
That no one even and he was laughing. The dude is laughing, and then all of a sudden he's up here, and 5 seconds later,
right.
Will gets no points. No, this wasn't a gangster moment. This was a punk moment. Will's been punked by his wife so many times. Maybe he felt, and this was another moment where she punked him because Will does not do this if Jada's not there.
Right.
He was laughing at the joke. If Jada laughs at the joke, nothing happens. But because she gets mad and looks at him, and she probably said something, obviously, like, are you going to let him talk to me like that? And he goes up there and he does.
Yes.
And what makes it so bad?
It's a comedian.
Will finally wins an Oscar. Finally. And this is what it will always be remembered for.
Yep.
He soiled his one moment.
I mean, not only did he soil his, but like literally everyone else who won anything that night too. Like, no,
because they had to make awkward jokes and talk about it. Because you couldn't just like leave it alone neither. Where like P. Diddy had to say something about it. Amy Switzer, whatever her name is, she had to say something about it. Like, people had to say things about it moving forward because of how awkward it was.
Right. The footage of Denzel, Bradley Cooper, and Sam Jackson checking on Will during the commercial break was a joke. Nobody checked on poor Chris. Yeah, man. What about Chris? Everyone hates Chris, I guess.
I guess so. I guess so. It was a joke though. Like, it was a
little. And a comparison to, it's not like he was comparing her to a troll. He was comparing her to Demi Moore. Not a terrible comparison. I'm not saying she's like the hottest woman on earth. No, but I mean,
she ain't ugly. She's not an ugly woman. She's a good looking woman. Yeah.
There we go. So I don't understand what the issue. Yeah, well, my internet's been rocky lately, like I told you. So, yeah. So I just don't understand. And then Chris apparently said he didn't want to press charges, right? So
he did not.
No charges. You know what? If I was Chris Rock, though, I would have made nothing but Will Smith jokes and Jada jokes for the rest of the night, and just like try to get him back on stage and have security take care of him.
This is what I'm happy you just said that word though, because I do got more to say about this. I'm happy you said that word, security. So you're telling me this is why some people look at it as fake. You're telling me it's that simple to just walk on stage and hit somebody and then walk back to your seat and sit down and then curse up a storm. Yes. It's that easy to do that, huh?
Apparently.
So where is security? Do we not have security?
I guess
Or are
security
you
just
telling me
worries about
that
who's
certain
coming
people
into the
are so
building.
high up that they can do anything they want to in an award show where that shouldn't be the case, and that's okay?
I don't know, dude. I guess maybe like they're just like security is just like only watching who comes in and then doesn't give a shit about what happens inside. I don't know.
Well, then
But if
that
I
makes things even worse.
like I said, if I was Chris Rock, I would have made a
Just
shit
kept poking
ton.
the bear.
Yeah, dude, I would have made a whip your hair joke. I
Hmm.
would have made a like a joke about oh man, you slapped harder than your wife's ass gets slapped every time she cheats on you. Like all these other like he's a comedian. This is professionally what he does. He knows how to handle hecklers. He's got
Yeah.
the microphone and the attention. He definitely should have been able to handle himself on that and just kept. But I guess whatever. If he wanted to say it was out of respect to move on, that's fine. But old school Chris Rock, I feel like would have just gone in, and I feel
Absolutely.
like
He old school Chris Rock would have annihilated him up there. And
oh
here's
shit,
the thing. And let's be honest, Will ain't going bar for bar joke wise with Chris freaking Rock. Old school or
no,
current, he's getting destroyed.
yes,
But here's the thing too. Like, so Jada got mad at something so dumb and so pointless, but yet she was laughing earlier when he was going on other people. So it just shows she can't take a joke at
Right.
all if it's towards her.
Right.
And her pretend image of herself. Because let's be honest, name one time that you went to a movie and was like, man, I can't wait to see that Jada Pinkett movie.
Never. I can't even
I
name
can't
a
think
Jada.
of one movie that she was the star in that did good.
I was gonna say
I
I
know
can't even
movies that
name
she
a
was
Jada
a
movie.
co-star.
Someone commits a crime in public, the police don't need anyone to press charges. It's against the law to walk up to someone and smack them. So that's what makes me think it's fake. I mean, I don't know.
But they did bring up, I just want to say, they did bring up that even though Chris Rock didn't press charges, the LAPD could have pressed charges on Will. They did bring that up.
I think that I don't know. I obviously don't know all the laws or anything or the inner workings or anything. But the Oscars, even though it's publicly televised, it is a very private and exclusive event. So if someone smacks someone in someone's house, it's different than smacking someone on the street.
Well, again, they did bring up that they could have still pressed charges outside of Chris Rock. Like Chris Rock had, like, if even though he said no, the police still could have pressed charges. So I guess it's still trick. I think it's still I think he's right that they still could have pressed charges on him because every news thing I saw made sure they brought that up too. That Will Smith may have not got charged from Chris, but the police could have still charged Will. Like he could have still been charged, but apparently everybody was just like, "No, we'll just let it go." Trust me, if you and I walked on stage and did that, we would have got beat up by security, and we would be in jail still right now. But Will Smith got get a complete pass.
Yeah, you know what I heard though is that Will Smith don't got to cuss in his raps to sell records, which is crazy.
Well, fuck him and fuck you too.
Yeah, and here he is shouting fucking as loud as he can at the Oscars. But I thought he didn't have to cuss in his raps to sell records. I don't know what's going on.
That's what I said, dude. Like he said, fuck you and fuck him too.
You think Eminem was watching that and he was like, finally got his ass.
Got his ass to curse now.
Yeah.
And what's so funny about it, I forgot the girl's name, but she's in a lot of movies. She's a good actor. But she made a joke about LeBron James' hairline. She was like, "I'm sorry." No, she was like, "I'm disappointed that Space Jam 2 didn't get an Oscar for best." How'd she say? She's like something like basically best animation for LeBron James giving him a hairline. It was a good joke and it was funny, but you didn't see LeBron, or I'm sorry, to make it fair, Savannah James get LeBron's wife come on stage and smack her. Like, come on. It's a joke. It was funny.
So that was like something
what's
else
different from that joke to Chris Rock, to what Chris Rock said?
Right. And there was a lot of things that sparked in like group chats that I'm in and stuff. So they were like, "Oh, so you're telling me if someone was like, shit talking your wife, you wouldn't do something about it?" I'm like, if we're in a comedy club and it's a comedian on stage, No, like that's their job. It's what we came to like see. We know from the audience we're gonna be a part. We could be a part of the joke. Like
Yeah.
if for some reason like they continue to harp on it, I'd be like, come on, move along or whatever. But like we're
Right.
not gonna get on stage and do
And
some
hit
shit like
them.
that. But if it's different than like that, or if it's on the street and someone like gets up in your face and does something like trying to challenge you or challenge them, or like even that is still like you probably would try to diffuse the situation would be the smart thing to do and not instigate violence. But you
Yeah,
know, if
because
you got
most people aren't freaking walking around and
yeah,
just instantly making
yeah.
derogatory jokes towards your girl or your boyfriend or whatever
So
just to
that
get you to
person's
fight them.
probably
There could be
crazy.
something seriously wrong with this person because that's not normal. Normal people don't really do that.
Exactly.
So,
So
and besides, Chris Rock never said anything that was derogatory, that was disrespectful. He didn't call her out of her name. He didn't say anything that would spark a reason to
didn't
go
he
up
even
there and
start it
defend
by
your wife.
saying
He didn't do anything to defend your wife's honor on. He didn't do nothing.
didn't he even say like at the beginning of the joke, he's like, Jada, I love you. I can't
Yeah,
wait for
Jada, I
the
love you. And he was like,
Jada, I love you. I can't wait for the G.I. Jane 2 movie or something like
right.
that. And that
That
was
does
it.
not sound anything derogatory.
I say that Chris Rock gets to walk up to Will at any other future event and smack him once for a receipt. Now every event they both attend will be worth watching. It's like in How I Met Your Mother with the slap bet. Like he gets one free slap at any time in the future, and so now he has to play that game psychologically. Like, all right, Will, but I get one free slap. Like, and
All
just
right,
kind of
James,
like
I'm doing it now on live, bro. Let's do that. One
every
free
time he
slap.
like reaches for like chips or something, he's like, oh,
Yeah, come on, James. One free slap, bro.
One free
One free slap.
slap. Oh my god! Then we
Anytime,
got to
James.
see.
Anytime, Tito. Never know when it's coming.
Oh, on me? I'm getting slapped.
No, it's for both of us.
Oh, I'm good, man.
It could be something unaccepted, something amazing. You just come on stage. Free slap, free slap, free slap.
free, just yell free slap and run away.
It's be so hard I drop through a water so that it breaks.
You're like, no, let him go. He had one free slap.
Let him go. He got me. It was actually good timing.
Yeah, it was one. That was the best slap that he could have pulled.
Wait till you and your wife renew your vows. I'm gonna come out of nowhere. You won't see it coming.
He's like the preacher in disguise. He takes off a mask and slaps the shit out of you. Oh, can't even be mad. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was good.
I was gonna hire that preacher. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
shit.
god, the real priest is somewhere tied up, hurt.
We saw. I don't know if you saw the interview with Jim Carrey, but he was like, I would have sued Will Smith for $200 million if that happened to me. I was like, damn, Jim.
Nah, dude, I know some people that would have sold that. They would have went down. Oh my god, I'm hurt. Oh, right. Get the doctor, Will. I'm suing you and Jada.
Start doing that like little twitch.
She's 4 wigs after this.
Start doing a little twitch, like you fall on stage and you're doing the brain damage twitch.
Yes.
Oh man, this situation will make a heck of a Super Bowl commercial next year if some company is smart enough to pounce on it. That's true. That's true.
No, honestly, I mean, and this might prove that maybe it is fake. I wouldn't be shocked if, like, a couple of weeks from now, you're gonna see those two hanging out and like saying, "Oh, everything's good now," and making a joke about it. And they're gonna be like, we're big men about it. No, I don't. That's gonna make me like, yeah, it was fake. But whether the point is, Will's a punk. Jada's a piece of garbage, and Jada has done nothing but. Definitely these last couple of years have done nothing but brought Will down. And I'm not saying Will Smith is like the perfect husband and he didn't do anything bad and nothing like that. I don't know. I'm not in their household. But you don't air out your dirty laundry just to make the other person look terribly bad and then get mad like that when somebody makes a silly joke. Like, all she's done is done everything in her power to be like a real headline woman, like Beyonce. Beyonce could headline anything. She's the star. Mariah Carey, back in her prime, she was the star. Whether you think Nicki Minaj is the greatest rapper, worst rapper of all time, whatever the case may be, she's a headliner. She can headline a show and be the main event, whatever she wants to be. Jada has never been that. She's never been that. But yet she does everything in her power. And just look at her history over the years. Damn, if I really go down a list, well, this damn show would be like 2 hours. Everything she's done, from the stuff she did with Tupac to the crap she did with the Augustine guy to the crap she did when she was on Set It Off, all the garbage stuff she did as a human being, it's always like to put the shine on me. Just give it to me. No one else.
Just give it to me. JVK, Rob is convinced that this was fake. He says if it was real, Chris would have sued Will, the Academy, the company that installed the ramp that Will walked on to get to Chris, the lighting company because Chris couldn't see it coming, etc.
The lighting company, yes, he didn't see it coming at all.
Yeah, whoever made the light bulbs, I'm suing everybody.
Bro, security? Where's the security team?
Where's the security?
No one came up there and stopped this man from assaulting me.
Yeah. What, is everyone in security like played a part in Independence Day or something? Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm just saying, like, how? That's why it's like hard. Like, I always put a caveat if it's real, because like seriously, it's okay to walk up on stage, hit somebody, and go back to your seat, curse up a storm, and then get a reward later on in the night. Really?
And then cry.
And then cry like the bitch you are. Really? And yeah, I think Will Smith's a bitch for this. Really? Again, if it's all real. But to be fair,
Scientology,
he's kind of been, in the black community, Will Smith's looked at a bitch anyway for what he let his wife do to him. But still, come on, man. Seriously, bro? That's
Scientology, man. It's getting to him. He's cracking under the Scientology. I don't know.
Scientology. Is he one of those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I do remember hearing that. Yeah. He is. That's right.
Yeah, so it's like, it's cool, but, it's that whole cult mentality that he's got. So, whatever. All right, so let's move on. We spent too much time talking about Chris Rock and Will Smith. But let's talk about the initial reaction so far for Morbius, which is dropping this Friday.
I know we need a Morpheus Venom song. Morpheus. Morpheus. I got to call him in there.
The Morbius end credits song. I don't know. It couldn't be as catchy as the Venom song, though. That Venom song is pretty catchy.
It got Morpheus in it, though.
Venom. So when the initial critic reviews started coming out for Morbius, they were all saying that it was poor, but I kind of expected that. I brushed that off. I was like, yeah, it's critics. They like to hate on Marvel in general. And it's just like their cool clickbaity way of doing stuff now. Like that's just what they're going.
Unless it's like a big time like that, that they know everybody's gonna love, like a Spider-Man.
Yeah,
they're gonna love that and stuff like that.
So it seems like it's the cool thing to do now to just kind of be like, because we've even seen it already with Moon Knight, which we'll get to Moon Knight in a second too. But just kind of because it's related, I've already seen a couple like clickbaity, Moon Knight is garbage. Titles already, and it's like, bro, it's not even out yet, and it's the first episode. Right. Like, just chill the fuck out. Right. Goddamn. But then early fan screenings started coming for Morbius, and similar reactions apparently that they are not impressed with this movie, and they're even going so far to say that the trailer is a catfish of a trailer.
That's the part that concerned me, because that gave me vibes of Fantastic Four. Because they showed all the cool fight scenes in the trailer. None of it, not even one, none of it was actually in the movie. And that's the problem there, because that wasn't one of those things where it's like, this is an early trailer. No, this is a recent trailer, and none of this crap is in the movie. That's not supposed to ever happen. So that's what concerned me. Yeah,
a little worrying. Of course, I'll sit and wait and see after opening weekend what people are thinking, because I'm going to be in California anyway, so I'm definitely not seeing it opening weekend. But I'll just get kind of see and hear what's going down, and then but everyone should just make their own opinions, make their own form their own thing after they watch it themselves. Don't let someone else tell you how you should feel about the movie. But that being said, I am not I'm a little disappointed, because I was really looking forward to Morbius, man. You know that we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
And so for this to be a let down, I will definitely it'll hurt me a little bit.
And then this is the thing too. This movie has a lot more weight on it than maybe some people understand.
It does.
If this movie does bad, like let's say it bombs, like it bombs, then you're going to be in a situation where the creators are like, well, maybe we shouldn't do the Craven movie.
Right.
Maybe we should just cancel this now because we don't have to do this movie now. It's not in the point where we have to do it. We can just say fuck it and put him in another role.
Right.
We can just have him show up later on in a Spider-Man movie. You know?
Right.
Like that can really ruin things moving forward where they say, you know what? The only thing we're going to do is just Spider-Man and Venom movies. That's it.
Right.
Which would be very sad.
Which, yeah, is definitely a concern because I know Sony had like two main goals that they were working towards. They've been pretty vocal about the fact they really want a Sinister Six happening, and they really want Miles live action happening. Right. And so if this movie just kind of bombs and there isn't a connection with like how the trailer made it seem, at least with Vulture and with Scorpion and you know, kind of forming that villain bond going up, yeah, then they could just look at Craven and be like, maybe not so much. Yeah, do we want to do this? And yeah, that would also be disappointing. Like you said, I don't want another Venom movie. That was I really don't. Sorry, I don't. And then Spider-Man, they need to fucking get their shit together before they make the next Spider-Man movie.
Maybe in the next Spider-Man movie, just come out there and just beat up the Hulk or something. I don't know. Prove his dominance. He'll smack Hulk around. He'll smack Thor around. He'll smack everybody around.
Smack everybody. Yeah. Well, I love the there's a Todd McFarlane cover where Spider-Man's punching Hulk right in the nuts. Like, it's the funniest fucking thing.
I mean, you gotta remember, Stan Lee did say that Spider-Man was like the greatest the greatest person to fight the Hulk because of the way his character is and the way he can like continuously get Hulk angry to a point, but he make more mistakes. You have to worry about the strength, yeah, but he's gonna make so many mistakes that Spidey's gonna get himself an opportunity to change the tides. So, you know, that, you know, still be fun. But
speaking of Spider-Man, I've been watching a lot of the 90s animated series recently. That's what I've been going back to and kind of turning on while I'm doing like all the prep work I had to do for the show this last weekend. I just had Spider-Man on in the background. It's like because I blew through the Hulk and now I got that one on. I think after that I'll do the Fantastic Four. Even though, you know, fuck the Fantastic Four, but
fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, keep Fantastic Four out of your fucking mouth. Shit. But yeah, Morbius, man, I'm still holding out a little bit of hope, but
me too, man. Because you know, like James said earlier, Dino's 100% right when he says, "Do not let other people sway how you view. Like you just not gonna go see the movie now because like so many people saying it's bad." Because you don't know until you watch it yourself whether you're gonna love it or hate the movie. It's better to at least see it yourself before you. Definitely, if you was already planned on watching it. Like if you had no plans whatsoever, all right, sure. But if you had plans on watching, you was hyped, still see the movie. Go see the movie, see what you think about it, if you like it, if you hate it, whatever. At least go see it yourself so you can make your own opinion. Don't let the monsters form your opinion and make them, you know, make you believe that's what it is. Because like me and him was talking earlier, me and him ain't the biggest fans of Spider-Man, but obviously the movie did great.
Right.
The latest Spider-Man movie. So, you know, but it did great. But, you know, me and Dino was like, it was like.
Yeah.
But, you know, at least go watch it for yourself to say whether you hate it or love it. Right. Because I'm still, you know, I talked before, I still got my cautions for it, my worries. But I'm still going to go see the movie. And I'm still hoping that it's going to be, that it puts a lot of my worries to rest. And again, the only worry that concerned me when they were saying about the reviews is I was seeing those too, when they were saying the trailers were BS. That concerned me. Yeah. That's the only one that's like, that's a big red flag. That's the red flag for me, though. Outside of that, I gotta see the movie.
So one thing I will say, when it comes to, I noticed this last week, Rotten Tomatoes, I guess, has changed their policy where they will not allow reviews to be shown until the movie is actually out, like opening release day. which is a big difference from, let's say, like, remember when even the Eternals came out, which was not that long ago, and people were purposely review bombing it because of the gay couple that was in the movie. And so, like, on opening
which
day,
in the grand scheme of things is one of the best parts of the movie. It's just the problem
right.
is the way Marvel like threw it in your face. That was the mistake. They should have, like we said before, they should have just made it natural. You don't have to tell us there's gay people in the movie. Just freaking show it.
Right.
Tell us. We're not
yeah, exactly. Well, I guess some people out there still are. But the thing is, like, I think that's a great move on Rotten Tomatoes' part, to keep from review bombing, so that at least when it's like opening weekend, and then the fans can come in and put their opinion because they've actually seen the damn movie, instead of you not needing proof or providing proof to put in an early review or whatever. And
yeah,
for it to just
James,
be review bombed.
James 4789 said the movie was garbage, so
yeah,
it's garbage.
Right. So I do like that. That's obviously a recent change on behalf of Rotten Tomatoes. So even if you were to go to look up the Morbius movie right now, even with the buzz going on online that people aren't happy with it, Rotten Tomatoes still has a dash as far as the like percentage goes. So I think that's good. I do like that. I am 100% with waiting until release day, until you can see kind of both critics and audience perspective. So I'm with it there. Then some other Marvel news that we have going on is that Moon Knight is dropping its first episode tonight. That I know a lot of people are excited about.
I'm excited about it too.
I am pumped. I'll have to watch it tomorrow morning. I know some people are like staying up. They drop it at midnight in like West Coast time. So for here, that would be at 3 a.m. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm staying up till 3 a.m. I don't like Moon Knight that much. But everyone's like, oh, God, we gotta stay up and watch it
bro,
tonight.
We know Raekwon is sitting there waiting, bro, with his lotion and his socks. Oh my God, that dude is waiting. Just like, bro, I'm gonna be up. I don't care what's going on. There could be a fire in this house. I'm gonna whack it to my man do his thing.
He's sitting there.
It's jokes, but trust me, Raekwon's gonna come up here one day and smack me in the face, bro.
He's sitting there in his Moon Knight cosplay.
Moon Knight out your fucking mouth.
Yo, he would say that shit too. He worked with Chris and I, and he was definitely a huge Moon Knight fan. I know a lot. I feel like Moon Knight fans are some of the most die-hard fans. I don't think
they are.
Most of the people I meet is like Moon Knight or whatever. Like, oh yeah, Moon Knight. But if you're like a fan of Moon Knight, you're like fucking. You have every issue that he ever appeared in, and like every fucking little detail about Moon Knight, and like all this other shit, and like you're ready to fight anyone to the death if they call him Marvel Batman. Like that dude. Like that. You're either one or the other. You're casual about Moon Knight, or like you're ready to fucking slap someone on stage in front of 1 million people about Moon Knight. That's really the only two options you got.
That is, and that's how you know whether a person's an obsessed or a legit 100% Moon Knight fan, because I make jokes about Raekwon. He's a good guy, cool dude.
Oh yeah,
but they get so angry if you say anything about them being Batman, Moon Knight. Like they get so mad. Oh, this Marvel's Batman. What you say, motherfucker? And then you just like disrespected their mom in front of them, bro. They're like, nah, bro, we gotta throw the hands real quick. Like
they're like reach into their pocket and pull out a list that's like a dissertation of why Moon Knight is not Batman. Oh, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. So reason number 1. And then just start going down.
And you're gonna be there for a minute too. It ain't gonna be like the damn 10 Commandments. It's gonna be long as shit. You're gonna be standing there, listen to this fool go down the list on why he ain't, and then go into paragraphs on each one.
Damn. A full essay that they're defending in front of like a committee or something.
Waiting to tell us ignorant people about why he ain't Marvel's Batman. Okay. For all the Moon Knight fans out there, don't worry. He is. He motherfucking is.
Oh shit, that is hilarious. I I'm thinking that's going to be good. I can't see any way that that's not good. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm sorry. So I'm pretty excited about that movie and or not that movie, that show,
The series, yeah.
And so I guess they're not doing a 2-episode drop at first. They're going to actually just do one at a time, which is fine. I'm cool with it.
Is it going to be like an hour or is it going to be 30 minutes?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Huh.
I would assume an hour, but
wait, 2 hours?
I would assume. They're going to be so each episode's between 40 and 50 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2 hours. I'll say, bro, I'm sorry, I might not be watching this sometime tomorrow at some point. I mean, it's gonna be tomorrow anyway. But like, bro, I'm sorry, I ain't sitting here 2 hours. While I like Moon Knight, but I ain't that big of a fan to watch a Moon Knight show for 2 hours.
So 40 to 50 minutes, but keep in mind with these shows, it's generally about 6 minutes of credits per episode. I don't know if they're going to have any after credit or anything like that. I guess that's just kind of what we're going to have to find out. But yeah, I'll be watching tomorrow morning while I'm doing packing probably. But yeah, I'm pumped. You know, can't be worse than Hawkeye. That's all I got to say.
Moon Knight just gets completely beat up every single episode. He gets his butt whooped all the time.
Moon Knight's getting worked by like a 12-year-old girl. I'll be sitting there like, God damn it.
Be like, well, you know what? He definitely ain't Marvel's Batman because Batman will be cooked like this.
Yeah, Batman will be getting worked like that.
That man getting well done out there. Damn.
Every time someone talks about Hawkeye, I just like get angry about the fact that she worked Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. Dude, it makes me so mad every time I think about it. And I'm like, one-on-one, this bitch beat Kingpin in a fight. Like every time it just makes me so mad. And
the same like, Kingpin that had great moments against guys like Captain America, against Spider-Man. But yeah, you know, Kate Bishop. Untrained Kate Bishop too.
Yeah, untrained Kate Bishop. But like, I was just like, oh my god, man! And even if you're not even talking about comics, this is the same Kingpin that almost killed Daredevil twice. Like hand to hand, fucking 5-minute fight scene of just some of the most intense shit that I've ever seen as far as superhero television goes.
So you telling me Kate Bishop's a little more?
Kate Bishop. In that, I was just about to say. So in that case, if we're power scaling, if Kingpin can almost beat Daredevil, and Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, molly-whopped Kingpin, that means that Kate Bishop versus Daredevil would be just a wash. Like Kate Bishop would throw him off a building or some shit. Like it'd be looking like the Hulk smashing Loki is what I would assume is what would happen if those two were to face off, based off of this power scaling that we have seen.
Puny devil, and then she just
puny god. Yeah, so that's some shenanigans right there. But yeah, like I said, it can't be worse than that. I'm still excited to see because we still don't really know like
what the shit is even about.
Yeah, I mean, we have a general idea of like what's going on, but like who the villain is, like I know it's probably going to be a lot of mystery, especially between the multiple personalities, and he's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, which will be exciting. But like, I'm hoping, man, because there's been some stills that have leaked that it looks like people lying in like a pool of blood type of thing. So I'm really hoping that they come out with that raw, like crazy shit. They just added Daredevil, Punisher, all that stuff that they took off of Netflix. They just put on a Disney Plus with the warnings, I guess, in front, like the this is mature or whatever, audience only type of thing. So I'm really hoping that this also gets the mature audience warning, and then we get to see some crazy shit.
Right. I'm hoping too. Before I forget, James, did you see the Joker scene, the deleted Joker scene that was going around?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about it?
I'm not a fan of how he looks.
Man, I'm with you on that. I was like,
I don't know, man.
Joker, huh?
Like, Okay,
So I guess it confirms though that was even though me and you and Dakota and everybody really watching, we all knew that was probably Joker, but that confirmed that definitely was Joker at the end of the Batman movie.
Right. So allegedly, this is Joker before he becomes Joker, is what like they were trying to say. Like this,
even though he's still acting like Joker.
So this is before he really becomes Joker. I've been chastised in group chats.
The color of his face.
Right. Yeah.
Because this is how Joker acts. This ain't really much of a difference because he's not doing anything because he can't. He's behind bars. But the way he's talking, his mannerisms, he's the Joker anyway. He's
obviously crazy if he's in Arkham. So like he's already at that point. So if they're saying he's Joker before Joker, I think that's just an excuse for the.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because like honestly, James, what's going to be the difference? Outside of obviously his actions, but he can't do anything because he's locked up. He's acting how Joker always acts.
Right. So, for sure. And Batman already knows who he is. He's going like if that's the case, Batman already kind of has an idea of who the fuck he is. So so what was I going to say? I've been chastised in a couple of group chats for judging too harshly on a deleted scene that wasn't like finalized or whatever.
I'm like, serious?
Yeah. So that's what I was like, because I was like one of the only people who was like, this is ass. Like, this is terrible. Right. So they were like, oh, it's cringe that you're, forming all these opinions on something that wasn't even polished up to be included in the movie. I'm like, it was a deleted scene. It wasn't like fucking like, you didn't see a green screen behind the guy. You know what I mean? Right. Like it looked like it would have been in the movie. Like it didn't look any different.
Only didn't show up because of time restraint more than likely than it not being polished.
Right. Exactly. So I thought he looked like a fucking, I don't know what DC is doing with like trying to make Joker look like a meth head between Jared Leto and this guy. Like they both look like fucking meth heads, honestly. And so this dude, without like all the tattoos and the long hair, he looked like he had more alopecia than fucking Jada. I don't know what's going on with his haircut. That was kind of, I guess maybe like he pulls his hair out as part of his crazy, but that's not.
Bro, that joke was too good. Be careful, bro. Will might be coming to you.
He looks like a goddamn Rottweiler in the face. Like he just looks like a dog, like a Rottweiler dog. I don't know what that's about. So
this dude's girlfriend might be coming after you.
Yeah. And like his voice is high, which I don't mind the high pitched voice because that has a lot to do with like the animated show and everything like that. Joker always kind of had like a higher pitched whatever. I didn't like his laugh at all.
Yeah,
I didn't like his laugh.
Remember, I said it in the fucking theater when we was leaving theater. That was probably the worst Joker laugh I've heard. That Joker laugh is terrible, and that was meant to be a Joker laugh at the end of the movie. It was meant to be. That's why they focused in on it. That laugh is terrible, and it was terrible in the deleted scenes.
Right.
Just as bad.
So I was not a fan. I hope they have their people do kind of like an internet search of what people thought about that scene, and they make the appropriate corrections before moving forward. But like you and I had already said,
go on.
Like you and I had already said, I really hope they don't make the next movie Joker already. Like, there's other shit that we can do with Batman besides always having to have Joker. Like, I get it. He's the most popular villain. It's kind of like, including Green Goblin or whatever with Spider-Man. Like, I get it. There is an appeal. It does bring in people, but there are other things that we can do. We don't need to jump straight to Joker right away.
Yeah. And for all those people who are saying that garbage, saying that, well, at least putting so much emphasis on this is Joker before he becomes Joker. Well, like James said, the guy was already insane and high enough of a level of a villain that Batman went to him to help him solve the case. He ain't gone to anybody else. He went to this dude because this dude is crazy. And the person he's dealing with is so crazy, Batman don't know what to do. So he's going to this dude for help. Keep that in mind. So don't say he's so far off of Joker. No, this is Joker.
He's like he's pretty much there.
This is pretty much Joker.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to be getting, except for we're not going to know until you do things. But this is what you're getting. Yeah. So don't say he's not Joker. No, he is Joker. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
He's just restraint Joker. That's all.
Just restrained Joker. Yeah, it's just I don't know, man. Like it was tough watching. Like I watched it a couple times because I was like, even after the first time, and I made the comments. People were like, "Oh, you're judging too." I was like, "All right, let me go back and rewatch it." And maybe I am being too harsh. And I was like, "No, I'm not being too harsh." Like it just camera angles, like not showing his face. They were trying to like hide the face or whatever aspect of it, which was like a strange choice. Again, it's like as all these things that just proves that he is he is Joker in what they're doing because of how they shot it and the laugh that he was doing, like
the way he talked and acted is all Joker.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know neither, man. I'm not excited about that part of Joker. If that's what we're getting, it's like, please, again, if you're smart, save this crap for a third movie. Focus on other things. We don't need Joker to be the headline of the second movie.
We don't need
you
Joker.
Really don't. Considering how great the first movie has done and how pleased people are, you don't have to throw Joker in there to save anything. You don't need him. Let him chill. Bring him in later.
So the Batman has brought in, talking about success, it has surpassed $600 million in the box office globally. I think actually it's close to 700 million. So as far as successful, 100% that movie was successful. Yeah. So Warner Brothers will, it is a great movie. Very long, but great movie.
Very long. Yeah, very long.
So Warner Brothers more than likely,
long, but it was still a good movie.
You're right. I mean, the long with the noir and the detective part of it, I get. Like, it was cool. If I have, if I'm gonna watch the movie and I got 3 hours, like I'm cool with it. It's just, like I wouldn't go to see it in the theaters again. Like I'll tell you that. Oh, next time I watch it, I'm gonna be comfort of my home where I can pause it and do some shit and then come back to it.
Yes,
but Warner Brothers more than likely after the monetary success of that, are going to keep the same kind of team: Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, and kind of keep moving forward. Like we were talking about, I would really prefer them not to use Joker again, and I would, or at least for the second movie. And I would
of course you gotta do them later, but not for the second movie. Yeah,
I would prefer not to have Court of Owls or the Town or like whatever this dude's talking about using for the second movie. I don't think it's a great idea to have Court of Owls for the second movie.
Who would you use for the second movie?
Dude, I would honestly. I was thinking about it. Hush would be a good story to do if we were going to do Batman Hush. I think that because I know this guy is talking about he wants to be down to earth. He doesn't want anything supernatural. Okay, I get it, but like Hush is good. You know what I mean?
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke would be dope as fuck.
That would be real cool.
Dope as fuck.
And then that can force Bruce to pick up his skills. Because you can have him meet Deathstroke early in the movie, get his ass destroyed, not even competition. And now force him like, I need to become a better fighter. Because this dude's on another level. I can't just be a good street fighter to beat him. Hush and Deathstroke. Oh, those are two good ones right there.
Would be fantastic. A Batman versus Deathstroke movie would be like, it'd be top tier. So, and yeah, I mean, either one of those. Like, I just got back into Hush as well. The Hush animated, not so great, but the story, fantastic. So, I would be down for that. And then, like moving forward off of that, you could incorporate Penguin back into both of those movies. Yeah. If you wanted to, it would be very easy to put Penguin into literally like any story that you wanted to.
Definitely the way they did it so good. He doesn't have to be a main guy, but he's still important. So
right. Yeah. And that actor, Colin Farrell, is too good to just kind of let that be the only thing that he did. Like he really had a minor role in that movie. I thought he was going to play a much bigger part, but he really did have like a minor role.
But every time he was on the screen, he did a great job.
He commanded the screen every time that he was there.
He did.
So yeah, I'd say Hush, and then your idea of Deathstroke would be the way to go for a second, and then For the third, then you can introduce whatever. Like at that point, it's like fair game because now it's like he can be a little bit older. He's been in the game for a while. It's going to take that much longer to get these Batman movies out anyway. So yeah, at that point, sure, do Court of Owls, do Joker, do or bring in some of that supernatural shit that does make Batman Batman. Bring in fucking Killer Croc or
Killer Croc, some crazy shit like that. Satana, bringing the magic of Satana. That'd be some cool stuff.
My gosh, some like Justice League Dark type shit would be
great. That'd be so cool.
A Batman Constantine movie would be fucking phenomenal.
That would be cool.
Oh my god! Bring back Keanu Reeves for Constantine. Oh my god, dude! I would lose my mind.
I would lose my
mind. So I mean, maybe we don't have to. Maybe Matt Reeves isn't the one to do it. Like, bring someone else that does want to do that supernatural stuff to it.
Yeah.
But a Batman Constantine movie would be probably like the coolest fucking thing that we could see.
It would be.
So
goodness,
I'd be down for that.
And I'm pretty sure that little boy they kept showing. I don't know if they actually ever. I can't remember. They didn't name him. The little boy that they kept showing part of the dude's family. Is that going to be the Robin? Is he going to be Robin?
The little boy.
You know, when his father got killed, the guy was trying to be mayor, and they kept making sure they emphasized the little boy. I know it was for
that was the Riddler. That was young Riddler.
Oh, that was Riddler.
Yeah.
Okay, because I could not remember the family's name. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be him that like it kind of connected.
No. The one that the one Riddler's killed. The father he killed. Remember, he had a son.
Oh,
and
you talking
Batman
about
was in there looking at the kid over and over, and he even saved the kid at the funeral.
You talking about like the mayor's kid?
Yeah, the mayor's kid. Yeah.
I doubt that they.
I wonder if they're going to do anything else with
Robin. Yeah.
I guess they'll probably keep it legit, having it be like Dick and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Grayson.
Yeah, he's gonna go to the Flying Grayson's circus.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know how they would incorporate a Robin. Honestly, it would be cool to see Damian instead of just going back to Dick Grayson again.
But here's the thing, though. You got to add some supernatural there because you got to do Raj.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, there's nothing normal about the whole, coming back to life crap, how that thing works. Ain't nothing normal about that.
Yeah. So with Roz and the Lazarus Pit, I mean, bringing someone back to life didn't really happen too much until like it wasn't as emphasized, I guess I should say, until like it happened with Jason. But the fact that he goes in alive and comes back out rejuvenated all the time, that's definitely supernatural.
There was some stuff with Raj too, because there was times where Bruce was kind of just like, dude, you should be dead, and he just kept coming back. So,
but coming back to life, because I thought it was if someone's dead and they get put into the Lazarus Pit, like they don't come back the same. So, like, if you make it to the Lazarus Pit while you're still alive,
and you're really hurt, and you keep coming back in there, it still messes with your brain. That's what they were saying while Raj was so crazy, is because every time he went into the pit, it ate away at his brain more and more and more.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's supposed to do that effect to you no matter what. Like It's supposed to fuck you up and get you on some crazy thing or whatever your most passionate thing is. You basically become so passionate to that, it just fucks you up.
What is Roz always just like his most passion is saving the earth by destroying?
He's a freaking he's a crazed hippie, bro. Like he's an extreme environmentalist, right? That's what they call. That's basically what Roz is. Like God, him and Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing, they should form a team. They'll love each other.
That's a pretty good idea.
All about the environment.
Ra's al Ghul, Poison Ivy, and Swamp Thing.
Perfect trio.
Damn. Who's writing that story? Has that story been done?
Black Santa's gonna write that story.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what we're about to come out with this book, man.
About to do it, bro. That's a good idea, actually, too. Have them team up like, that's a good idea, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nice
And then
money,
there's
bro.
like the conflict because Swamp Thing's on there too, and like Batman don't know if he want to really take him out or not. He's like, man, well, they do have a point, but the way they're going about it is a little not, whatever. And so then it causes a strife in the Justice League too, where half of them agree and half of them don't. Then it's like DC Civil War, man. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, it's already happening. We get
Right.
it going. We gotta be careful though. We don't want nobody stealing our stuff.
Yeah, we come back online next week, and DC has just announced an animated movie with this exact idea. The fuck?
Like, y'all gotta go slap somebody on stage. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to slap the shit out of Warner Brothers. I mean, that would be a really fun idea, but yeah, if we're gonna get a Robin, live action Robin, I would prefer to see Damian. But that's just me. I don't want to see Jason. He's such a dick, and we've seen. And then speaking of dick, like Dick, it has been shown. So like every movie, it's always Dick Grayson Robin, Dick Grayson Robin. Right. Even the Titans, Dick Grayson Nightwing, blah blah blah. And I'm just kind of sick of that. So I want to see Damian. I think that would be dope.
That would be cool. I'm fine with it. It just means though, if you skip Damian, do you basically have to skip Dick then? Like if you go straight to Damian, do you have to skip Grayson and Jason basically? Or do you just say this? You kind of have to, right?
I guess it would just be like in this world, Robin is Damian. I don't know, because what are the chances that they're building up a world enough to go through all of that, to go through Dick Grayson and then his falling out with Batman and going to be a police officer and then becoming Nightwing, or Jason Todd and him being a hothead and going to take on the Joker and dying, and then Tim and all the shit that happened there. And then, finally we get to Damian. Like, that's going to be 30 years, bro. I'm going to be a fucking old ass man to see Damian.
Honestly, like, again, the only way you can make it work, you have to basically make the second movie about Raj and then have Dick Grayson be part of that as Robin. And then the third movie has to be a huge time skip.
Oh, yeah.
Where they've fallen out and now Damian's in the picture. But that's so much work that I would really not want to do.
Oh, dude, did you hear that the Flash got arrested? Ezra Miller.
The guy who plays Flash got arrested?
Got arrested in Hawaii.
Are we talking about like the new Flash?
Yeah, new Flash. Movie Flash. Yeah, so there's more delays for the movie. But apparently he assaulted someone.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Dude, fuck, I don't care what anybody says, bro. If I'm in a role like that, no one's getting me to lose my cool like that, bro. No one's going to come close to getting me to do that. Oh, my God, he's stupid.
Yep, so that happened. And, I was just like, oh, my God. Like, can anything else wrong happen with what's going on with Flash? Like,
seriously.
For real. Can we just scrap this project and make a Wally West movie, please? Can we just do that? For fuck's sake. Oh my God, I would love to have Wally.
That's Flash anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
Wally West, baby.
Yeah, you can.
That's right.
Keep Barry Allen out of your fucking mouth.
I gotta say thanks, Will, for that, bro, because you got us. We could do that forever.
Dude, yeah, I will do that for everything. I'm gonna stretch that joke on as fucking long as I possibly can.
Yep.
Oh my God. But yeah, I was just like, I saw that and I was just like, just another reason why we should have used the CW dude who's been playing Flash for 10 years and he had one single arrest. This dude played Flash in half of a movie and got arrested.
Already. My man haven't even got his own movie out yet.
He got the whole movie. Yeah. Hasn't even headlined yet. He's already fucking arrested.
Dude, like I said, man, there'll be nothing that would get me to lose my cool. Because anytime somebody say anything, you a punk, you this, you that. Yeah, I'm rich and I'm the Flash. So.
Right. Yeah. Let me cry and wipe my tears with these
$100
bills.
And while he's talking his trash, I'm like taking this giant thing of money out. All right, see you later, douche. Like I got security around me and stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't care what you say, bro. I got this hot girl or whatever he's into. I got this hot girl next to me, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. Like nothing you can say is gonna get to me. Like, oh, fuck your girl. Okay, well then she can go back with you, and I can get me another. Like nothing you're gonna do is gonna get me to lose my cool.
I was about to trade her in for a younger model anyway.
Right, like even if it's true, I fucked your girl. Cool, her ass can go with you. We ain't married, and I'm gonna get me a new one. Deuces to both of y'all.
Deuce. Within the hour, I'm texting someone and they
Yeah,
coming over to suck my dick. That's all I'm
right.
saying.
Like we good. We are good. Trust me. That's just it's so dumb.
Oh shit.
So dumb.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know all the details. I'm sure the details have been released because TMZ knew. TMZ on the case immediately. But yeah, so arrested
Dude,
in
it's seriously, they
Hawaii.
got ninjas, bro. I don't care what anybody said. They got TMZ ninjas that just everywhere and nowhere.
People just know that they'll pay for whatever, any kind of video or information or whatever. So people just take it to them first, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that shit is pretty quite funny. I was very amused to hear that shenanigans, and yeah, so there's your dose of DC news. We're gonna wrap it up here but just real quick, I just wanted to touch on the fact I set up in Charlotte Comic Con in Concord on Sunday. I had my biggest setup yet, 2 tables. It was a lot of fun. 2 tables. Yeah, biggest setup that I've had and killed it, man. It was extremely profitable. The whole show had a great turnout. Rick and Dave do a great job putting on that show, so shout out to them. And it was just a lot of fun. Like I was able to buy a couple short boxes as well of some new Heat comic books. And now I am getting ready to go out to California. California. Party. So I'm super excited because over 25% of my packages go out to California, and I've already had like 10 people hitting me up asking if we can hang out while I'm there, and the answer is of course yes. My only thing is I want to be able to take a picture with everybody before World War III comes down, and and I'm never able to see people again. So I just want pictures with everybody, and if you're cool with that, then we can hang out. But the only stipulation with the pictures is I got to have my shirt off, and my dick's going to be in my hand. All
right, there we go. Now we're getting past that dampen of the mood. There we go. Now we're in the Pornhub part of the fucking video. That's why we don't get sponsored.
This is exactly why.
You get to the part of James having to pull his dick out.
Every time, James. Every time.
Damn it, James. We're trying to advertise the people, bro.
James. But yeah, so California, here I come. I'm very excited. I'm flying out Thursday. We're just kind of hanging out in LA, I think, on Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday we're doing the show. Not all day though. We're just kind of doing a little bit of our thing, getting the exclusives, getting some signatures done. Maybe like some posters, because kind of feeling out the vibe. That show on Saturday is probably where I'm going to be hanging out with people mostly, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I don't know. I know a couple people that are trying to get us to go to clubs and stuff. I'm like, I'm not really a big club person. I'll go hang out at a bar or like a restaurant.
Honestly, dude, I think you should be careful on the club part, though.
Yeah, I'm not a big club person, so I'll hang out at like bars, restaurants.
Seriously.
Yeah, but like, not big on clubs. So I'll hang out at bars, restaurants, that kind of stuff. But yeah, and then Sunday we're doing a day in Disney. So Disneyland is what's happening, and then I'm flying back on Monday. So I'll be arriving back home at nighttime on Monday. So it should be a good trip overall, though. I'm pretty excited.
Should be freaking awesome.
A good time.
Yeah.
I'm looking for, and then of course, as soon as I get back, I have a meeting lined up to go check out a collection, which I'm excited about because I don't already have 30 long boxes of comic books that I need to sell. I need to get some more. And then from there, I'm going to South Carolina Comic Con, which is like one of the biggest ones that they have in our area outside of Heroes Con. So I'm really excited about that one. And I will be seeing one of my favorite vendors who retired from the game last year, dude. Not retired. He's like he moved to Alabama or something for his job. Yeah, and he was like, "Well, I'm not going to be doing comics as often. I'll just come out like once a year or twice a year to certain shows."
And this is one of them.
This is one of them, and this is like one of my all-time favorite people to buy from. And I'm like, "Oh, this dude hasn't sold in over a year and a half." So I'm just like, I'm ready.
I have some goodies out there for y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sneak into the show like real early or something.
Yeah, man.
Stalk him. Like I'll be hiding under his table while he's setting up.
That's a little weird. He just starts. He feels down, feels your face, and then pushes you a little bit closer.
Yeah, but just keeps pulling. I got my tongue out here.
What is even happening right now?
Oh shit. Well, so apparently, allegedly now, I don't know if this is true, but allegedly, Comic Tom is going to be at the show as well. So, and some of his associates, including like Skeleton Key and then whoever, which makes me think that Whatnot is setting up a booth, which is an app for buying and selling all sorts of collectibles and items and stuff, mostly comics and cards and pops and stuff like that. So. If they're doing a booth, I'm sure that's where they're going to be hanging out. But I don't know the validity. But if he is there, I'm definitely going to have to harass him a little bit, take a picture or whatever, and smack a book out of his hand or something, and just keep walking.
Yeah, you gotta have him say something disrespectful. Then you gotta go up there and slap him in the face and then turn around.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to shave my head bald, right, and then.
Wait till he makes the cue
ball. As soon as he says anything about my bald head, I'm going to slap the shit out of him. That's what. Yeah.
Gotta make sure you laugh first, and then have Alexis there with you, and then like laugh first, and then have like or have her laugh, and then look at her evil, and have her go up there and slap him.
Oh my god! If Alexis were to slap Comic Tom in the face, I think she'd get arrested. I don't think it would go down the same way. I don't think so.
I'm 100% sure. If you actually just did that legitly, yes. Whoever slapped that man is getting arrested. You're not walking back away and finishing like collecting your books.
It might just be like a little one-day civil fine thing or something, but you know what? She's still getting arrested.
Yeah, you're getting arrested.
Yeah, something's happening. Oh shit! But yeah, so a fun couple of weeks planned out for me. I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna be very, very busy, but busy is always good, and so that should be fun. But I think that's going to be the end of our show here tonight. So we appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, hit that like button.
We'll get to that anime stuff. We definitely will, because I actually want to talk about One Piece. I haven't talked about One Piece in literally ever. So that's going to be fun.
All right, we'll talk about One Piece next week.
And One Punch Man.
And One Punch Man.
Yeah.
One Punch. So we will see you guys next Tuesday at 8 p.m. As always. Stay villainous and